Alright, what are we watching here?
Okay, this is East, the Oath in Felghana. For some of you who have played, this is this one here. Some of you may actually know a game called Ys 3, Wanderers from Ys. It was released on all 3 of the 16-bit platforms back in the day, ported by different companies, and it's a very divisive game. A lot of people consider Ys 3 the black sheep of the Ys series. I personally loved it, but a lot of people hated it. Falcom was well aware of this, so they remade it spectacularly, and that's what Oath in Felghana is.
It's a remake.
It is the best remake of any video game I have ever played in my life, and I do not use any hyperbole there. I am totally serious. This game is absolutely amazing. It is, well, for one thing, let me just show you this. That's the extent of load times right there.
That's the load time.
That's the load time from the UMD. That's not no install or anything. That's the load time from the UMD right there. There's a little bit of loading when you first boot up the game, a little bit of loading when you load a save game, and then the rest of the game, that's it. No more load times.
Is this a PSP exclusive?
This game was actually available on the PC in Japan,
okay.
But the PSP is the first console version of it, and the PSP version has several improvements, including a double boost mode, which allows you to basically become an unstoppable wrecking machine, and it also includes full voice acting for all story cutscenes, and a prologue that was not present in the PC version.
And when is this one released?
This one will be a few months after E7, I guess the fall sometime. Yeah, the game itself is very much a hack and slasher.
And I'm assuming that when it's released over here, obviously it'll be translated.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, we're watching the Japanese version right now?
Yes, this is the Japanese version. I apologize, we don't have an English build of this for you, or rather we do, but the parts that you're going to see are not in English.
Okay.
But yeah, as you'll notice, it is a hack and slasher, but most hack and slashers have like a ha-ha-ha, like a 3-prong attack. This one's got 6, and it's got this boost bar down here. When the boost bar fills up, you can go into boost mode and just flip the hell out. You just go nuts, and you can just totally eliminate anything. The game actually has what I guess is commonly known as a Metroidvania structure to the maps, where it's all one big interconnected world, and you gain new abilities like this wind ability here. When you use this wind ability, if you want to focus on that, you can actually fly over large chasms and access areas you never could before. There are also things like a double jump you can use to climb this mountain. There's like an earth bangle you get that lets you punch down certain walls, Dodie style, I guess. And I love, too, some of the creative enemies that you fight in this game and some of the things that happen with them. These guys are a royal pain until you get the wind ability, and then you can just take them all out in one big, very satisfying tornado of death. Note that they're dropping things that are kind of like MMO buffs. They add to your strength, defense, experience rate, etc. That's also how healing works in this game. There are no stockable healing items in Oath in Felghana. Healing items are dropped by enemies and apply immediately when you pick them up, which means every boss is fought on 1 life bar, and 1 life bar only. You need to learn its patterns, you need to learn its attacks. You can retry as many times as you want until you get it right, which makes it totally not frustrating. And if you retry 3 times, you actually gain the option to downgrade to a lower difficulty level and wuss out. So, yeah, it's a mark of failure, I guess, but you don't really get any penalty for it. So
dude, that's what I would do. I would wuss out, I'll tell you right now.
Oh, the bosses in this game are nuts, too. Falcom gave lasers to things that should never have lasers. It's just amazing. But yeah, it's great. There are, I believe, 7 difficulty levels, ranging from very easy to Inferno. And they match their names pretty well, so the game is quite accessible to absolutely anyone and everyone.
Alright.
It's a great game.
Now, just to recap, E7, when's that come out?
That would be late summer.
Okay, 2010.
Yep, late summer 2010. Oath in Felghana will be a couple months behind that in the fall.
And this one?
1 and 2 Chronicles, couple months behind that, probably like early 2011.
Alright.
And then Trails in the Sky will be a couple months behind that too. So.
Well, thank you very much.
Yep.
Appreciate it.